on EA Sports. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home. Week 15 just feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. 2nd down and 8. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 4th.
Field can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, a day 3 pick in the draft this past April.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he just looked indecisive. He didn't look like he was very comfortable operating within this system, and it led to a combination of poor throws and, frankly, a lot of bad decisions. I think he needs to stop just locking in on one guy. Let the offense unfold. Trust what the play caller and the game plan have established. I think if he can just operate the offense and not feel like it's all on his shoulders to create everything, I think it'll allow him to just take a little bit of a deep breath, let the game come to him, and have a lot more success than he did last week.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Holding offense.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Has a touchdown. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Is good. Makes the score. Visitors 7. Our home team, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. The home team's offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still plenty to play for as the temperatures dip and we hit the final month, the money month of the season. Out of midfield, mark them at the 48-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
At the 44-yard line.
A handoff here, up the middle, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. 18 yards on the pickup there and a 1st down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. That one taken in for the touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The extra point, up and good. And his guys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes you can make a bad throw.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And his guys will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. And he's going to run out of time. They get to work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 4 to the 29. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every team. First down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he will go all the way for the score. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. And the visitors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Looking for room out on the edge. You're not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll try the right side this time. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now, faking the give. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We're about ready now for the punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Here's their punter now, as he is on to kick it away. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Has a touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Parker. He's got him. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys...
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And now the punting unit will come up as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a run going left. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. Quick throw here is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll look to throw here on first down. He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
It doesn't get much closer than that, Mike. I thought with that last sack, they got him in the end zone for a safety. I think he was just short of the goal line. But now, think about where this next snap is going to be, and if you're the defense, man, you can smell blood in the water.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's a run with their tight end. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. This one complete right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. He is in for the touchdown. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back at it. Drive will start on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
To play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
2nd and 7. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to him. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That is caught. What a throw for the score. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good, and his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Coleman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Back to throw. This one intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This one went down to the wire. They're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.